Okay, breaking news coming in. The Prime Minister has cancelled tomorrow's visit to West Bengal for campaigning. He's decided to stay back in the national capital to chair a COVID emergency meeting instead. We've just got information that the Prime Minister has also tweeted saying tomorrow will be chairing a high-level meeting to review the prevailing COVID-19 situation. Due to that, I would not be going to West Bengal. So the Prime Minister did have some rallies in Bengal tomorrow. All of that is cancelled now. Finally, the COVID-19 situation taking priority over political campaigning in West Bengal. The Prime Minister will not be going to the state tomorrow. Remember, today is the 6th phase of polling. After this, there are 2 more phases of polling. Chances are the Prime Minister will not be going for any more campaigning in West Bengal, but that is not confirmed. What is confirmed is that tomorrow he will not be going to Bengal. He will be chairing emergency COVID-19 meet. Rahul Srivastav, our National Affairs Editor, with us live. Rahul, a decision that was perhaps in the offing, and the Prime Minister announcing it now. He won't be going to Bengal tomorrow. Big meeting on COVID.
Shiv, the Prime Minister had actually 2 rallies on the April 22nd and then 2 more on April 24th. On 22nd, he had rallies in Malda and Murshidabad, and on 24th in Bhawanipur, Kolkata South, Birbhum area. But given the kind of rise and the concerns, it was decided that all the 4 rallies will be held on the 23rd. That means on April 23rd, the Prime Minister's last leg of campaigning with 4 rallies, it was a virtual bid, though with COVID protocols, was planned. But now, given the kind of attention and focus COVID cases and the availability of oxygen, remdesivir and other elements, I think the BJP as a political party and the Prime Minister as a political leader have realized that campaigning at this time will send across a very bad signal. And that is why a decision has come that the Prime Minister will not be going to Bengal tomorrow. He will be chairing a COVID meet instead, perhaps to send across a signal. That means that the rallies which are to be held tomorrow all across Bengal, in Bengal, for the seats which are going in the next few phases, will not be held. That means eventually Prime Minister's campaign is now being cut short.
Okay, it's being cut short at this time and he won't be going. Is it possible that he won't be going any more to West Bengal for the remainder of the campaign, Rahul, or is it only for tomorrow?
Shiva, I think the manner in which the entire COVID situation is spiraling out, and I think the kind of political criticism that is coming in with common man charging that how can social distancing protocols be observed if there are political rallies happening, I think the BJP will be wise enough not to have very active campaigning. Though the Prime Minister may have cancelled his rallies, Amit Shah may not be holding those very large road shows, but road shows by local leaders are still on. So the fact is that by cancelling, I think the Prime Minister is sending out a signal, and I think it could well be, as you are saying, is that might be the end of Prime Minister's campaigning for elections in West Bengal.
Rahul, thanks very much for that. We'll keep a close watch on that. The Prime Minister cancelling his campaigning work tomorrow in West Bengal to chair an emergency COVID-19 meeting in the capital. It is the need of the hour over everything else. There's been a lot of political fighting over the continuing campaign by BJP leaders, especially in West Bengal. The Prime Minister now will address a meeting tomorrow here